Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Arkansas Travelers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 35 is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can...
Stepping in, William Winter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Arkansas, the third baseman, William Winter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Batting second, the left fielder.
So striding in, Marcel Bullington. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
The next 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. So digging in now, Ryan Felder. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Ryan Felder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Landis. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Ready now, Cy Kane, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Fouled off. The 1-2. A curveball hit right back at him. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
Runner at first following the error. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Mario Gonzalez. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. Burton will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Daniel Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Kane, base runner at first with 1 out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Popped him up. Cordova moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning. Now at the plate, Craig McGowan, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Settling in now, Humberto Aquino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
The batter, the third baseman.
Stepping in now, William Winter. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. To first, Cordova is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Sod Poodles lead it 3-0. Now to the plate, Marcel Bullington. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Marcel Bullington.
First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Ryan Felder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Landis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up to the plate, Cy Kane.
The designated hitter, Cy Kane.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. Amarillo out in front, 3-0. At the plate, Mario Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
No 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Daryl Dingus. The high fastball is in there.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off for ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
1-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Sod Poodles lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Craig McGowan. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
McGowan is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
to 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Landis has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Humberto Aquino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, William Winter. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Winter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch popped up. Patterson is there. And that's the third out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We're through 6 full. Amarillo out in front, 6-0. Ready once again, Marcel Bullington.
Leading off.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Bullington aboard here at first with nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan Felder is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Now batting.
Into the box, Cy Kane. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. The Sod Poodles lead it 7-0. Stepping into the box, Mario Gonzalez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looking really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Boy, in a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff, but he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Digging in next is Daniel Castro. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 strikes.
One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Patterson over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Daryl Dingus. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
Dingus.
First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. Amarillo out in front, 7-0. Ready for another shot now. Craig McGowan starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
0-1 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1-1.
1-2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The 1-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Now, William Winter, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High and deep down the left field line. Landis sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. McGowan leads off first with 1 away. Ground ball right side. To second for one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Digging in and looking for more, Marcel Bullington. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Borowski is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Amarillo Sod Poodles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Number 15 with his 4th win this season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Number 35 couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 21 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, game 2 of this 4-game set between the Arkansas Travelers and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 15, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
At the plate, William Winter, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty B, it hasn't been very good in D-Row. Through the first 4 games of this homestand, big donut, 0. 0-4, that's not going to cut it in this league.
Yeah, we started to hear a spattering of boos yesterday coming from the home faithful. They have to find a way to right the ship.
Hit on the ground to short. To his right, Borowski. And there's one down now. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
No balls and a strike to count. Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
The center fielder.
Standing in now, Ryan Felder, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Felder is hoping for a ticket to the All-Star game, and he may well have one coming. Heading into the day, 2nd in fan votes among center fielders in the league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Hit softly on the ground to 3rd. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Next will be the designated hitter, Cy Kane. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south. But it also means that his defense does some serious nice cleaning for him. Watch for that one today. Someone's going to make a big play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Into the box now, Mario Gonzalez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Popped him up. Number 11 trying to get there. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in next is Daniel Castro. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Daniel Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Hit down the third baseline. Base hit, and they're into the hit column. Now at the plate, Craig McGowan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Castro on at first, nobody out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Up.
High pop up. Patterson waits on it. 1 down. Stepping in, Gus Shipp. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gus Shipp.
He's set, and the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, William Winter. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping up now, Marcel Bullington. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
All even now, 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ryan Felder. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ryan Felder goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cy.
Into the box, Cy Kane. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Shoots this one over to first. Cordova scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Sod Poodles lead it 1-0. So striding forward now, Freddie Marmolejo. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Freddie Marmolejo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. On the year, Marmolejo is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding into the box, Mario Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sharp ground ball to third. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the second baseman, Daniel Castro. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Into the box, Craig McGowan. He'll start out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now batting, the catcher.
Standing in now, Gus Shipp. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Landis ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Cut. Hold.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box now, Marcel Bullington, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Marcel Bullington takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night.
Now batting, the center fielder.
In now, Ryan Felder, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Cue shot here out towards short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, all tied at 1-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Cy Kane. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Rodriguez racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in once again, Freddie Marmolejo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Marmolejo.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2-1.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. The 1-2. Grounded to short. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Amarillo out in front, 2-1. William Song has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
William Song.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Arkansas came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Richard Romero earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Alexis Ornelas wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Travelers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Number 15 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 15.
Now in the box, Jesse Chi. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Rourke gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2 balls and no strikes.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Albert.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Sod Poodles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ryan Zepeda takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Number 67 is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Number 15 records the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left just 1 man on base. Time of the ball game.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player. A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Your attention,
Number 15
please.
will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 15.
Standing in, Richard Hester,
Leading off
1 for 2
Midland.
with a double on the ledger so
hitter.
far.
They look like they're
Richard
up against it here,
Hester.
down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The 0-2 home. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Second baseman, Emil Diaz.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And the 2-1. Popped him up. Alfaro over to his right. 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jesus Bourbon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And a ball, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Alfaro is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow and they can break out the brooms.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Amarillo Sod Poodles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead and they never gave it back. Ryan Zepeda notches his 3rd win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Number 15 closes the door for the save, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left. Your attention,
Number 15
please.
enters from
Now
the bullpen
pitching.
to do the pitching.
Number 15.
Leading off the inning, Max Davidson,
off for the
and they'll need him
Riders,
to get something
the
going
center
here.
fielder, number 2.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box,
Now batting,
Geraldo
third
Estrada.
baseman,
He singled his last time up.
Geraldo
First pitch coming.
Estrada.
Here it is.
Ball one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. A ball and a strike. One and one. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Standing in, Tomas Diaz.
Now
and he needs to make something
baseman,
happen. They're down to their
Tomas
final out here in the ninth.
Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Amarillo used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Steve Madden takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Number 15 earns the save out of the bullpen, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs on 14 hits.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 15 will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
At the plate, Henry Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Henry Ramirez.
First offering on its way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
High in the air out toward shallow right. Landis will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
So stepping in, William Iwasi, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Fly ball right down the line in left.
3.
Amarillo is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Buster Rourke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger. Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In there, and it's 0-1. Right side, but it's well foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Striding in, Jared Hernandez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jared Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. In there at the letters 0-1. Effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Digging in now, Eric McGrath. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
McGrath.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Amarillo looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Reed Rowell looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Roll.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Landis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Philip Tan, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. No score here as we play inning number 2. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
Aye.
1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Andy Roseboro, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Andy Roseboro.
First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
3-2.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Henry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. Two and 1. Third inning, no score to this point. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Straight up.
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Number 15 will put this one away, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Buster Rourke. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
A lean, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Albert Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
1-1 the count. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
A ball and no strikes. Hernandez was born in the state of Pennsylvania. Has had a nice campaign so far, and fans are noticing. He comes into today as the second leading vote getter at first base in all-star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. So coming to the plate, Eric McGrath. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Eric McGrath.
First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Fouled off. Fouled away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Reed Roll.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Roll, just a 19-year-old. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Philip Tan. Hit the other way out toward right field. Landis on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Digging in to try it again, Andy Roseboro.
Leading off for Corpus Christi, the left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Roseboro.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Roseboro is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah,
and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time. This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Ready for another chance. William Uwasi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Coming to the plate now, Buster Rourke. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Amarillo moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Now at the plate, Albert Vasquez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Popped him up. Patterson is in his tracks now. 1 down. Now batting, Jared Hernandez.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Eric McGrath. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Now at the plate, Reed Rowell 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Philip Tan. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Philip Tan goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
In now, Andy Roseborough. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that misses 1-1. To 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we still have no score. David Bentz will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. David Bentz gets the